Welcome back to the second map of the finals, played between Constant Esports and LevelZero Esports. We'll be moving on to the map of ClubHouse, where Constant Esports is on the attack first.
Yeah, so Constant Esports were leading with 6-3 in the first half. But LevelZero still managed to turn it around and they won it in overtime.
LevelZero bans Maverick, which is I've seen Maverick being banned on ClubHouse a couple of times.
Maverick is really useful when attacking 2F cash.
Absolutely.
It prevents the bandit trick and really opens up that wall indefinitely, no matter how you're defending it.
I'm seeing Thatcher ban, so that wall really isn't gonna get opened up, is it now?
Not anytime soon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
A kite ban coming in from Constant.
Mira banned by LevelZero.
Which is
I think
also a
Mira
pretty
is-
powerful operator.
She can. One of the Mina mirrors can be used for bandit. I mean, gives a lot of intel on the outside. So
Yeah. So yesterday we saw Constant was really good on the attacks versus Back for Mercy.
absolutely, and I think they played to their strengths since they opted for attacking.
Yeah, no, let's see if they can, repeat that against LevelZero.
So I'm assuming Shax is going to work on the bandit tricking.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaeger is gonna be placing his ADSs outside server window. As they have Zofia, and Zofia can deny the trick using her Gizmo mines.
Mm-hmm.
They're also going for the double hard reach, Constant. So I think that'll be a bit difficult to counter using the bandit trick.
Absolutely true, and I think Buck can also use his nades, which even though it can be a little dicey, it does work a lot of times. At least to get those bandit charges out, the grenades work wonders, honestly.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
As we move into the prep phase, we're gonna see some basic reinforcements outside the CCTV room. Slayer working on the garage reinforcement
Attackers have located a bomb.
along with
Barbed wire going up.
So Envy is gonna be playing Doc, and he was one of the players who really played for his team last match. With 20 kills, that's
10
quite a
seconds
lot
to go.
actually. And I'm hoping he can do the same. Get his team to win.
5 seconds left before insertion.
absolutely.
Attackers' objective
King
is
Slayer
to
is being
defuse the
patient for the
bomb.
back cam and deploys two actually.
Unfortunately for Envy, no one's gonna be spawning there. I feel pretty sad for him.
That's okay.
That's the first spawn peak of the finals. I really hope he would have gotten someone.
But he is unsuccessful, and it's sad for him.
I think we're gonna be seeing the same strat by Constant that they use against Back for Mercy.
Absolutely. And as we see that the office hatch is
Reloading, cover me!
Vanino on his first kill of the map against Hanu.
brings it back to a 4v4, even though Tax disconnected.
Loading mag.
I think the counter flank is gone and Melo is down to almost 25 HP.
Veneno can really do a lot of damage to concentrate
Absolutely,
now.
I think he's still undetected and he's in a really critical. Oh, Melo sees him, but Veneno still manages to. Oh, but
The attackers bombed the
Well,
diffuser has
instant-
been
that was really well
dropped.
played by
Attackers
Sean.
have recovered their diffuser.
absolutely, but it's down to 4v2. LevelZero not looking in the best spot at the moment.
Drone ready.
A small angle into construction. I hope Envy can really make good use of it.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
And we just missed the shots.
Lucky for Envy to use Dock and revive himself immediately. I think he can deny the entry from this tiny angle he just created. But Melo might just... That does not look good for LevelZero as they're down to 4v1. Can Envy clutch a 1v4 in this tight situation?
They're gonna play this
Right,
very
he's getting-
patiently. Drone him out. Not give him any more kills. Yeah, there you go.
But
That's
he
round.
cannot hold it down. And that's not a surprise. He was sandwiched between all those attackers. And not much room to play with. LevelZero is still down with one player. Mighty has taken Clash, but will 6th pick for Echo, which he played pretty well, if I must, in the previous map. And oh, he does change it to Mozzie though.
Defenders, protect your
I
bombs from
don't
being
see
defused
any
by attackers.
operator trying to seal the reinforcement by a bandit charge or a mute jam or anything to prevent the hard breacher from opening it. I'm just wondering whether Nexus can take that opportunity though, because I've noticed that they've tried to enter from the inside itself, or they try to push Jim first, use the office hatch, or sweep their way from 1F. So really, it's not
10
so
seconds
important
remaining.
or crucial to get that wall outside CCTV
seconds.
Yeah,
open.
Constant don't really pay attention to that server wall, and they still manage to
Attackers'
make
objective
it
is
work,
to
which
locate
is
a bomb and
pretty
defuse
good.
it.
Works for them really well.
So I think LevelZero is going to reckon they're not going to bother much with the reinforced wall, so they're not going to even enforce it with a bandit charge or new jammer. And they're mainly playing a little away from the side towards Jim. They were all leaning and bending towards it. Veneno's down to almost 60 HP.
Bomb located by attackers.
I think Melo spots that thin angle. Veneno with the first kill against Hanu, equalizing it to 4v4.
I think LevelZero realized that before letting the attackers get into the advantageous positions, they really need to get those frags. And
Absolutely. And I think it's really crucial that they realize this way early in the game itself. Unlike Back for Mercy, who waited several rounds.
yeah, exactly.
Activating drone.
They've seen that the wall next to Jim is opened up,
Bomb has been located.
and they know that Sean is on Buck over there. And I think they know exactly what to expect in this cases. And Melo trying to push out and watch out any flanker from the stairs. A quick claymore goes down.
Targets detected. Shield.
So they're getting a little
Diffuser has been
aggressive.
Really quick change and trade of operators right now. He does not see Mozzie in that blind side over there. Down to 3v1 and he gets him with the shotgun. Incredibly played by Mighty over there.
LevelZero were really quick to realize that if they let them hold their attacking positions, they would indefinitely lose the round. Okay, so looks like we're gonna be having a rehost.
Welcome back from the quick rehost. We're sorry for the delay over there. We'll be continuing with round 3. Change in operators, we see Shax on Alibi. And I don't think there's any mistake in that. I don't see 6th pick coming, nor a change in strategy. I beg your pardon, there's going to be a change to Valkyrie.
So now that Constant also knows that they have the LevelZero have adjusted to their strat. Let's see how they play this.
I mean, it didn't take time for LevelZero to adapt to their attack style, and they countered it pretty quickly in the second defending round itself. So this might be a wake-up call for Constant Esports to rethink their strategies on their half. Yeah, LevelZero will be picking basement.
So we see Envy on Mozzie again. I think it's pretty good at using Mozzie.
He uses it really effectively and places the pest extremely in those crucial spots where he knows that the drones might be coming in for surveillance,
Attacker's objective is to locate
reinforcing the kitchen hatch, and Castle will be blocking the entry from bathroom.
A lot of roamers currently by LevelZero. We have Jaeger on 2F.
Absolutely, and I think he's expecting the sweep from 2F by Constant Esports.
Envy and Veneno gonna hold 2F.
Dano deploying his first air jab. I think not too much change on Constant Esports half. They're going to be opening gym wall again, like Sean usually does. They take out Envy early into the round, and that does not look good, as that's one defender less on 2F.
Veneno, they're almost getting thermite.
Shax quickly recovers and trades back, and Veneno another kill. But he does get neutralized right now by Mello.
So right now all the defenders are on site. Hopefully the attackers don't waste any more time, realizing that, trying to realize that.
I mean, Nexus with the diffuser is in offices. That may be a slight waste of time because they still haven't cleared out 1F, and they have basement to make their way through. Mighty and Shax are going to hold their spot in the basement. I must say the castle barricades are placed perfectly, and Mello is almost down to 5 HP. Places a quick claymore. Nexus opening the wall in basement. Only 20 seconds to work with, and it's going to be really pressurizing for Constant Esports here. As Mello's down and Nexus is 2. it's up to Sean to do something for Constant Esports, and he's down to almost 30 HP, but the defenders win the round by killing Sean. And Slayer with that absolutely wonderful flank.
I think the attackers took too long to realize that there were no roamers, and they wasted a lot of time, droning. So in the end, they were left with only 15 seconds, which is not a lot of time to work with.
Absolutely, but I think they might be under the impression that since there's so much offensive play by the defenders on 2F itself, there might be some on 1F, and I think they felt the need to desperately clear it out first and play it a little more easygoing, but as you said, they overdid it a little bit. They're going to gym and bedroom.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
LevelZero do look like they have the upper hand on the defense. They did a wonderful task by stalling the attacker's entry. And as you said previously, that is a roamer's job. So, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of...
Yeah, if your drone work is really, refined and efficient, roamers can be dealt with pretty quickly.
Attackers are moving past the located bomb and defuse it.
No one's directly holding bomb site B, which is wise since once that window gets open, it's really just a bloodbath from there, as I noticed earlier. Mellow and VIP parking getting that window next to pool table open. I think they realize that they really have to really briskly sweep the second floor first, quickly, and I don't think they're going to go for 1F, at least all of them.
Targets detected. Cash room. Hey!
So Mute and Jaeger are going to be holding cap.
That was poor timing by Veneno over there, and now the attackers know exactly where he is, and he might just get pushed from both sides. LevelZero with 2 kills made that 3, and Veneno on a double kill. Not the perfect spot for Constant Esports, and the team was pretty much completely killed pretty early into the round, I must say. And
yeah,
it all happened so fast.
Yeah, the attackers weren't even allowed to properly control even one part of the map. They were all eliminated trying to enter.
Like as we saw earlier, they if the side is CCTV, they enter from the gym wall, and vice versa. Like if it's gym, they'll enter. But in this case, they couldn't even get hold of the CCTV room itself completely before anchoring it. And I think that's a brilliant job done by LevelZero on the defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So they're gonna be defending CCTV again.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
At this point, it looks pretty easy for LevelZero, don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, earlier they tried putting an effort for to at least bandit the reinforced wall of CCTV. But now I don't even think they're bothered about it. They know exactly how Constant Esports are going to play, and I think that's the Constant Esports disadvantage. How they can't really deviate from their comfort zone by changing strategies.
Yeah, exactly.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
There's a lot of defender activity in Garage at the moment.
Yeah, looks like Maestro is gonna be holding Garage. We realize.
Shacks. However, in the basement,
So hopefully now, they will probably try to get that CCTV wall down. It'll be a little bit of change from the previous traps.
yeah, I think that's. I mean, even though that's not really crucial, but in this case, they really should do that since LevelZero knows exactly. And a little unpredictability would be would bode well for constant esports.
Yeah, I think every team should know the limits and know when to change the strats. I think LevelZero is pretty good at that.
Yeah, as I said before, that they're a more fluid team, and Melo gets taken down by Veneno. Danu quickly trades by killing Veneno itself. Danu has taken control of 1F, and Raxan takes out Slayer. A quick trade again by Envy.
So
Brisk relocation, which is really smart of him. And I think he's going to take a quick look outside, but not see anyone.
The defender is still holding pretty aggressively.
Danu with the second kill. Envy takes out Sean, and Nexus takes out Mighty.
So it's up to Envy now to clutch this first game.
He's down to 60 HP, and
Located by attackers.
nearly 2 bullets can take him out.
Reporting device is set.
I see both nomads going. In fact, all three nomads going in the same place. But what they're not gonna expect is. Oh, Envy sees him. Amazing kill by Envy, and on a 1v1, it's up to Nexus to pull something
10
off right
seconds to
now. Nexus tries faking
5
it,
seconds remaining.
and he might just take this one since he only has 2 seconds.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Envy desperately trying to get an angle on Nexus right now, but Nexus is well hidden.
Things
He gets
coming,
the
and
wall,
Defenders have located the diffuser.
and he gets the final kill. It's only a matter of time before he defuses it. And the round is in LevelZero's hands.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders.
I think the pings came out pretty late,
Defenders win.
as they could have done it before, denied the plant, but then in the end it worked out for them.
Absolutely, I think even though the pings were late, it was really crucial intel for Envy to know exactly where to shoot through the wall, and especially since Nexus had no idea where Envy exactly was. But I'm actually kind of surprised how the ping did not come earlier into the round while he was sticking the plant.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So levels are going to be defending basement for the final defensive round.
I still see the same operator choices by Constant Esports. Majority of the 1F hatches have been reinforced, but one of the, except for the one in the bar,
5 seconds
And
left.
Slayer quickly goes to reinforced tunnel.
Impact!
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
ADS active in the sector.
Jaeger roaming in cash room.
Looks like the same strat they used last time. Let's see how Constant go against this.
I mean, I must say that even though Invi is picking castle, the castle barricades do play a really big role in this case, since even those slight tiny angles that you can block, it gives a big advantage for the defenders, since it basically funnels down the attacker's opportunity for pushing the site.
Yeah, I think Castle was buffed pretty recently with doing the super shorty, which you can see right now. It's pretty useful to have a secondary shotgun, you know, make those rotations. And as I say that, Ragzan gets Mozzie on 2F.
Slayer quickly trades it by taking down Mallow. Raxan is, however, nearing 25 HP. So it's not like Mighty didn't do anything, or he just died into the round. At least he tried, tagged Raxan quite a bit before he went. Shax takes out Dhanu. He misses that player, and Veneno with his double kill, 3v1, but Nexus does take Veneno out on the 2F. I think he's gonna push straight for the site now, not waste too much time on 2F. I think he does hear some footsteps upstairs.
Yeah, I
And
think
as I said, the
Constant
castle barricade, amazingly played by Shax over there. He knew that that one door was barricaded, so Thermite would only have one entry point, and that was it, which he was covered.
Yeah, I think Constant are really struggling, with those roamers.
So I must say, even though Invi picked Castle, he did an incredible job. So Constant Esports on the defense now, and they'll be picking basement first.
So now we see a Blackbeard coming in, or probably not. Yeah, he's gonna 6-foot to the buck.
Which is, I think, a smart move, since it's a basement site. This is the first round where Constant Esports is exposed to LevelZero's attack on ClubHouse, and as LevelZero went about the first round on Constant's attack, they didn't do a good. The same thing may happen, where Constant has no idea how LevelZero may push, and that the LevelZero may take advantage of it and secure the first attacking round.
Yeah, I think both teams are pretty good at defending.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So Constant are gonna be going for basement instead of CCTV.
Constant Esports is down to 4 players as Raxan has left.
Looks like we're gonna be having a quick rehost.
Welcome back with a quick rehost. We'll be continuing with Constant Esports on the defense and LevelZero on their attack.
Yeah, so both teams have used up the rehost available for this match, and yeah, so if one of the players gets disconnected, they're gonna have to be playing with a 4-man team.
Invi, just like the first map, will be sticking with IQ. I think he's just gonna go for the frags and on some level
Defenders, protect your bombs
destroy
from being
the
defused by attackers.
electronics as well.
So they're gonna be defending basement, and actually I've seen Castle use quite frequently in basement. Let's see if they use Castle to hold bar, just like LevelZero did.
I mean, Invi set the bar really high, and I hope Nexus can meet the same expectations that Invi did in using castle barricades effectively.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
There goes the first one.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And there's a second. And Menino is already with his first kill way early
Bomb
into the
has been
round.
located.
He has rushed onto the side, gets taken down by Castle. That was a bit,
That's an
bit hasty.
incredible push, which no one saw coming. And Raxan with one kill.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Mello with a double kill. However, it is down to 2v1. And Slayer has to hold the fort all by himself from the tunnel rush. I don't think Raxan and Mello have any idea where he'll be from. Slayer can use that to his own advantage. He does hear someone in blue. There's plenty of time. I think he sees the prone. And he gets Mello injured. Down to a 1v1 situation right now. I think this would be a good time for Slayer to rotate. Just as he expects, but he doesn't expect Jaeger to be down.
Yeah, I think LevelZero were quick to realize that there was no one on site, so they rushed onto the site, and Buck, even though he managed to get one kill, he died trying to get more kills.
I think they hurried a little bit too much, and even if they paced it out a little bit more than they anticipated, I think the round would have been in their hands. I think Constant Esports realizes that was a really good call, and they're not going to take chances anymore. Straight to CTV and Shroom.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Unlike LevelZero, Nexus will be playing Bandit and stopping that reinforcement from opening up.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So LevelZero gonna go with double hard breach. Hopefully they open the server wall,
10 seconds to
give them a
go.
little more space to work with.
5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
I think Mello has an incredible angle onto the room next to Bar.
Yeah, it does look like they're gonna be opening up the server wall.
Position device.
Unfortunately, they don't have anyone any operator to counter the bandit with.
Buck can be of use in this case, but Buck is already on side venture elsewhere, so I don't think that's going to be working. And Shax recognizes Raxan over there, but Doc quickly gets her. I'm sorry, pardon me, that was Bandit. Mighty gets another wall open, and Nexus tricks it.
That's
That
pretty
was
quick.
really quick.
From
Absolutely, that
Nexus.
was incredibly quick of him. Both teams down to 4 players each. And I think LevelZero might be expecting a flank by Sean or Dhanu. That was a close C4. I'm sorry, that was a close nade, and the nade gets the bandit charges, and he manages to open the side wall. Not too much activity near the site at the moment, but Veneno is in construction along with Mighty. There goes the smoke canister, entering, preventing the first and primary denial.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Slayer sees Mello and takes him out, but he does not see Dhanu over there. I think this is going to be a really crucial angle for Envy over here, and Nexus has to make a run for it. This may be an opportunity for Mighty to stick the plant, and he tries to, but Nexus gets his kill against Veneno. Mighty takes Sean out, and down to 2v2.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
That's down to
15 seconds
2v1,
left.
a double kill for Dhanu over there,
10
and
seconds to
Envy
go.
is on his solo venture.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. 5 seconds left.
He tries taking the plant as he does not have time. He can't lose it. And
Operators,
the round
you are
goes
out
to
of
Constant Esports.
That
Nothing
look-
we could.
That looked like LevelZero was gonna win there, but the defenders were quite patient in taking the fights.
I think they managed the time pretty well as well. Similar strategy coming in for LevelZero Esports. Mello will be 6 picking from Echo, which I think he should keep, and he does. I mean, Echo's had really.
Attackers need to locate and
He has
defuse as
utility
many
on
bombs
almost
as they
every
can.
map, every site. But we do have Envy on IQ, so it might be easy to destroy his yokai.
Yeah, Echo is a very annoying operator to deal with.
Absolutely, especially when there's a last second plant, and just one stun can just turn the entire round around.
Looks like Band is gonna be tricking that wall. Castle helping him, trick.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, Castle basically blocks those angles that Bandit does not need to worry about anymore.
Seconds to go. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Worrying about grenades now. Deploying ADS.
I think
Looks like the attackers
Envy-
have noticed that the server wall is not reinforced.
they're going to do a rapid push from that side, I'm assuming. And I think Veneno is going to take the opportunity.
Place device.
That might be a good cue for Veneno to actually take out Dhanu in cash room, even though it's completely barricaded from all sides.
Envy and Slayer applying pressure onto the site
Attackers have
from
located a
outside.
bomb.
As you can see, they're not trying to waste any time and straight towards the site.
Looks like the Jaeger ADS worked pretty well there, stopping Slayer's mines.
I think Envy knows exactly where Echo will be hiding in the bathroom. And Mellow with his first kill against Shax. That brings LevelZero's operators from down to 2. And Slayer quickly gets the second kill, followed by Envy on his third. But Sean gets
bomb has been
Envy,
located.
equalizing the 3v3. Slayer was watching the long angles, and Mighty gets almost 50 tagged. Mellow with a ballsy peek but does not make it, and Slayer gets him.
I think Melo should not have picked that angle, as his echo is really useful in late rounds, you know, using his echo drones. But I guess he's dead now.
I mean, he got really greedy, I must say. Sean knew exactly where Benito was going to drop from. And Jaeger gets neutralized on the stairs, down to 1v2 in favor of LevelZero. Can they stick the plan? Sean is known for handling situations in the last seconds pretty well, but he gets
Attackers are
a little bit
activating the bomb
of
diffuser.
damage.
Defenders
Managed
have
to
eyes
down
on the
Zofia
diffuser.
there.
Attackers need to protect it.
I think it's gonna
He
be
withstands and runs out. Perfectly timed by Slayer over there.
Loading concussor.
looks like he's
Sean
gonna fake.
defusing. Incredibly executed by Mighty, and he saves the round by preventing the disabling of the diffuser. And Sean is usually the operator who can handle situations really well in pressure, and at the last second,
Even though he tried his best, he could not. I think if he managed to, you know, finish Zofia before she revived herself, that could have been the game changer.
yeah, I think he'd have one less angle to worry about, or one less potential spot to die from. So he'd have a little more flexibility to play around with.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We move to the match point for LevelZero, and if they make this, they will be the champions of the first Rainbow Six Siege tournament. The question is, can they defend basement as well they did as before, or can a small change in
Deployed and ready to go.
strategies make LevelZero win the round?
Loading mag! Fortify the wall!
10
Yeah, so
seconds
it's
left before
pretty much the
insertion.
same operators they use on the first basement defense.
Absolutely,
5
and
seconds
next is
remaining.
again on the casting barricades.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Door barricade! Heads down!
RVD scanning.
Heads out! Go get him, mate! Guns ready. Box set.
I think LevelZero is trying the level best to not waste as much time, and because it's crucial moments like this where they need to save time for any defusal, since this bomb site is in the basement and they have to clear the above levels first. Time is of absolute essence.
Drone active.
Looks like they do know that two homers from the defending team going to left. They're gonna start pushing,
Ready.
and
Knock, knock.
meanwhile Zofia gets a bit of damage as she tries to open the hatch. Shags there takes out Ragsan on 2F.
First kill of the round. And
Clear!
Shax has already made his way to the basement, halfway there, but he retrieves.
Grab the drone, straight shot too.
I think Sean is holding blue really well. He might go a little aggressive over here, but he backs back.
I'm out! Setting charge!
I don't think the attackers were quite aware of Dhanu. He had a chance to get one of the attacking members there, but misses his shots.
bomb
And now
has
the
been
attackers
located.
are aware of him, and he has fallen back.
I
As there's
mean,
only
it's
one
a very
minute
bad
left.
position for him since he's more or less cornered in strip club. Ooh, that was just a near miss from Nexus over there. He saw someone near the hatch. Thermite goes for the hatch drop.
And Thermite
Down to
absolutely
5v3.
owning the hello ground.
User has been dropped.
A quick trade back by LevelZero Esports, wonderfully played. LevelZero does not have enough time.
Attackers drop.
And Dhanu with his double kill, bringing the number of players for LevelZero down to 1.
15 seconds remaining.
That's the last of them. And I think it's going to be a tough fight for LevelZero to win the last round to seal their victory.
Looks like they're gonna be defending CCTV.
In my opinion, it's a really strong site and easily defendable. So this might be slightly problematic for LevelZero.
Yeah, Constant on their last round in CCTV managed to play pretty well. You know, worked with the time pretty well, and hopefully we'll see some changes with
Attackers
LevelZero.
need to locate and defuse as many
I mean, the
bombs as
stats.
they can.
Test deployed! You can stop worrying about grenades now!
I mean, I haven't seen an attacker push from Garage, which worked very well,
10 seconds
but
left.
I think it's self-explanatory since there's only one entry point,
5 seconds.
potential one entry point for the attacker, so not a very viable option.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Reloading. Loading mag. Time to
We see Mello holding the same angle again, and it's a really effective angle since he gets control of 1F while staying on 2F and not exactly playing directly vertical down.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of change in LevelZero's strategies as they open the garage wall this time using Thermite.
Slight distraction by Mighty on that window, and he will go for the CCTV main wall. Does he manage to get it open?
Excellent pretty much.
A bomb has been located.
Shax and Thanu with the first kills of the round.
Just a drone.
Upside down rappel by Slayer over there. Does not quite see someone, but he hears footsteps, and that makes Thanu run back.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
The Jaeger ADS stops in, and I think the ADS was placed pretty well, but this Thermite still manages to get docked.
Thermite
3v2.
crushes in the
Recover
side,
the
gets
bomb
docked,
diffuser.
and yeah, that was pretty quick actually from Thermite. He gets inside, gets a couple frags, and then goes out again.
This might just be the golden opportunity to stick the plant since Bandit is not on site, and he tries to rotate. I don't think Envy knows where he is, but Thermite does.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And with this, the attackers win the round, the map, and the tournament. Very well played by LevelZero, incredible play by Envy, both maps. And this seals their victory.
Yeah, congratulations to LevelZero Esports on winning our tournament.
Despite Constant Esports' best efforts, they could not win either of the maps. However, they tried their best.
Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you again.